Greeting to all. I will be talking about the Adams equity theorem of motivation and how it may affect my behavior as a manager in this video presentation. First, understanding Adams equity theorem. Adams equity theorem is a psychological term that emphasizes the idea of the justice at work. It suggests that people get motivated when they believe their inputs such as time, effect, and the skills and outcomes such as the accolades and the benefits are equal to or better than those of their colleagues. In other words, workers may try to upload a sense of justice or frames in their interaction with one another. The key elements. It is important to emphasize the three components of Adams equity theorem. Inputs. These are the effects or comparisons made by the employees to the work, hard work, required talent, etc. And the results. These are the comparison or advantage their employees obtain in enhance for their contribution. Salary, promotions, recognition, and job happiness are examples of the outcomes. And the comparison. Worker frequency evaluate the inputs and the results in the comparison to the those of the person's colleagues. They aim to to the precise balance between their contributions and their outcome. Let's now talk about the management style may change if we supported the Adams equity theorem. First, justice and the openness. We must ensure that the justice and the openness in how results are allocated if we may inspire your team. This means that the incentives, advances, and the recognition should be determined by the objective standards that are consistently applied. And the second one is the resolving imbalance. It's a critical to recognize and resolve any potential imbalances, employees' unhappiness, and the decreased motivation may result if they believe they are working harder or earning less than their co-workers. We would need to step in as a manager to address these imbalances. Next, the communication. The communication should be a very perfect and it should be clear so that if when we communicate with the co-workers, they should be motivated and they should be they should be work to preserve a feeling of the equity addresses these issues right away and openly. And the fourth one is individually approach. Be aware that the what employees dreams for fair might not be the same for the other. Adapt or the management tactics in the accommodation with the preparation of the brain held by each team member by using a personal strategy. By this, we can conclude that I am concluding the discussion that Adams' equity theorem highlights the value of justice and the balance in the workplace. To sign up as a manager, it is our responsibility to make sure that employees believe awareness and recognition are given faithfully. We can establish an equal working environment that inspires and involves your team by resolving inequities and upholding open communication and using a customized strategy. I appreciate you viewing and I hope you learned something from this lecture. Thank you. Thank you to all.